Welcome back to Jim's Farming. So, something's missing off the drill. Any guesses? Well, basically, it's the fan. So we've got a hydraulic fan on the Lemkin Solitaire 8. And I'd noticed when I drilled the grass seeds, which I don't think you have seen yet, but you will hopefully see later, that there was quite a bit of oil leaking. Anyway, I've taken it off, and excuse the old seed bags there. Basically, it was this thing. So this here is, just need to check if I put it up the right. Taz, you're in the way. So that's actually the fan there. That's the housing. Yeah, so it's got a hydraulic gear motor, and it's kind of in Taz 3 segments, and there's a set of seals in there and a set of seals in there, and it was leaking out of there. So ordered a new seal kit offline, and I've had a go at it myself, and I've just got it back together. Although I've just noticed it's not turning, so just need to check I put it back together right. Pretty sure I did. But yeah, so job now, just gonna get that back on after I've checked out why the shaft stopped spinning. It was an absolute pig of a thing to get off. That little motor's cast, or most of it is, and it's bloody heavy weight. It fits in there. There's some really awkward bolts, so a few other connections, air hoses to go back in place. Another one on there, down there, so bits everywhere, and all the hydraulic pipes to get it back on. Been quite busy since last video. That was a pigeon. Yeah, grass seeds drilled. I've got plenty of footage, but I haven't had time to make a video, so we will have a bit of a recap very shortly. Yeah, drilled my grass seeds. That will be 3 weeks on Thursday, today being Monday, and it's been very dry, but fortunately we've just had the Platinum Jubilee weekend, and we've had a nice bit of rain. I expect we've had an inch of rain. I did go and have a look at them this morning, and they are finally starting to get away, although it's looking a bit tatty on the field, because there's a few sort of lumps of turf that were left, and the crows have been pecking at it and lifted them all up, so it's looking a bit fluffy, but it is starting to come up in the rows. I drilled that with the Kubota and with the auto steer, and did a bit of curved AB lines. We'll see a bit of that later in the video, and that seemed to work quite well, although we'll see if there are any misses when it is up and away. Yeah, just going to make a start on this. So got a few other little jobs to do today. We're hopefully going to be shearing this week, so just getting the area we do that in cleaned up and ready for the shearers to come with their trailer. Also, we've got some load of grain going this month, so just have to have a bit of a sort out with that. And yeah, I will catch you in a bit. So, finally drilling. Perks on. Recalibrated the drill. The metering wheel, pulses for the metering wheel on the drill. So measure out 100 meters, drive 100 meters, and press the button when you've done that. Just to make sure I'm putting somewhere near the right amount of seed on. And it's a little bit fluffy with all this turf. I think really the only way to have got rid of that would be to have ploughed it. But we didn't want to plough because we didn't want to leave a a right ridge of furrow and furrow in the field, because not only do we cut this for silage, we also graze it. It's currently quite noisy in here. The tractor beeps at me, the control box for the drill beeps at me, and it's just beep 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 constantly. It's driving me daft. But I don't know, I find after a while kind of become immune to it. So back going again, and yeah, like I said, spent a bit of time with the getting the drill right. I've had an issue of it putting seed on too heavy, and I've calibrated it several times. I've calibrated it a couple of times in the autumn and again with the beans, but still seems to put things on heavy. I'm putting, well, it's quite critical with this because I've only got 8 bags. This field's about 8 acres, and I've only got 8 bags, 14 kilo bags of grass seed. So it's a mixture of rye grasses, and there's a couple of types of clover in there, white clover I think, and yeah, so basically I've got to be somebody who's spot on with the calibrations. And I've started down here with that straight hedge, and I'll sort of work up to there, doing straight runs with the GPS. When I get up to there, I'll probably drive in a curved AB line from down there to join up with that, just so I eliminate another headland, basically. Right, let's go. So yeah, it doesn't look that nice, but it's worked down quite fine. It's just the bank marker up. It's just the kind of fluffy bits of dead grass that are making it look a bit funny. Once it's rolled in, hoping it won't be too bad. I'm hoping to get that done tonight, but we shall see how we get on. We got the open ag going here, mapping and doing the guidance. I've set this up today with a little bit more overlap than I have previously on the cereals, just because we've got quite a good little side hill there, and there's some steep bits, and especially over there, and I'm going to have some curves to go around. So as the drill pulls around, I'd just like it a little bit tighter. I've also, I'm not sure if you can see there, got my little Wi-Fi camera going there on an old phone, so I can see what's in the hopper, which is really handy with these grass seeds, because there's so little going on. Doesn't really show up on there, and yeah, seems to be going so far so good. Being a bit braver now, I'm down around in a bit of a land. It's a bit of a arse to turn around all the time. Yeah, really awkward shaped field. So this is telling me I've done 0.68 per hectare. This is saying 0.67. So we're not a million miles away with the both of them. So I say it's pretty bloody fluffy with all this stuff, so it'll probably need rolling a few times, but you can see the grass seeds here on top. handy thing to have. Right, over halfway there. Now on the long runs. As I said, I didn't film it, I meant to, but when I got level with this bit here, which I'm in now, I put in a new curved AB line, which it's doing quite a nice job of following, although we will see about that when it comes up. Hopefully it does come up. I think it was somewhere near on track with seed. Just put my 5th bag in. It has still been going on a little bit heavy, so I've wound it back in a little bit again. See if you'll be able to notice that when it comes up. Just pulling out on the end. Yeah, so GPS seems to be doing quite a nice job of following the curve. Like I said earlier, I've set it all up with 5 centimeters of overlap with that in mind, and also with the undulations in the field, just to give me a bit of leeway. But I've got to say, it wasn't my idea to drill it this way. It was after a bit of a debate with someone else in the farming business who's been doing this for a lot longer than me. Mentioning no names, Dad. But yeah, he was pretty adamant I should drill up here so I don't have to put another headland in. But I kind of feel the grass, these little bloody tufty bits, are, as I'm going around the corners, hanging on the edge of the power harrow. And it's just pushing it across a little bit, and it's just making it, it's not leaving a particularly nice finish. I did get out and have a bit of a look earlier, and I've got to say I'm not particularly happy with that. Obviously we're going to be mowing this field, and we want it to be as flat as possible. But it's doing a nice job. We're never more than a couple of centimetres, never more than 5 centimetres away, which is my overlap, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's check on the seed situation. And yeah, it is a good bendy curve there. So yeah, it's doing a nice job. It's a lovely day, and not a day to be saying the tractor cab, isn't it? But yeah, nice view off the top here. Oilseed rape over there belongs to a neighbour. That's all the flowers gone off that. Our rapes over there in the distance. We've got the beans, they've greened up quite nicely. Can't really see the soil anymore. Then wheat and oats over the hedge. Yeah, the wheat's nice and nice colour to it. Yeah, I don't know. Out there, how do other people reseed? A direct drill. There's quite a lot of options. I mean, I've said maybe up the plough. That would have dealt with the problem of the spores. But yeah, I'm not a massive fan of ploughing anyway. It's been kind of doing a bit of mid-tilling. That is really annoying. Somewhere up there. One day I'll find it and silence it, I think. Right, so the GoPro's died, so we finished rolling, finished drilling, what we're talking about, and now I'm out with Cambridge rolls. Got the GPS going, rolling it on the same AB that I was using to drill, just changed the width of the machine. Did have a little wobbly there, there's another, up there, there's a, you have to go and do a pass again. But working very nicely. You can see just catching the edge there. Full width of the machine, same there. and it doesn't look too bad once it's rolled. These humps that have been thrown up by the I'm hoping they're not drill misses. I don't think they are, but I've just got a feeling it's just the little sort of bits of turf that have been dragged along by the power harrow, the ends of the power harrow. Yeah, looks I think it looks a lot better now it's rolled. It's quite fluffy, sort of looking when I finish drilling it. Right, all finished, and next job, hook these things back up, back to the farm, put the loader on, and then time for some tea and holidays tomorrow. So yeah, might be able to see something growing, see some misses in a week's time when I'm back. But yeah, busy day getting it all done. Right, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon at Jim's Farming. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of my terrible seed beds and dodgy GPS system. See you later.